Hello, fellow travelers. Have you ever dreamed of finding a place that feels like it's just for you, a corner of the world not yet splashed across every travel magazine? I want to talk about a region that holds so many of these secrets, the Balkans. This part of southeastern Europe is a tapestry of ancient history, breathtaking nature, and incredibly warm people. It's a place where every mountain pass and winding river seems to tell a story. So often we hear about the famous spots, the big cities, and the popular coastlines. But today I want to take you off that well-trodden path. We are going on an adventure to discover the hidden gems. The Balkans are more than just their recent history. They are a crossroads of civilizations where empires have risen and fallen for centuries. Our first stop is a place that feels like it was pulled straight from a fairy tale. Welcome to Blagaj, in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Tucked away near the city of Mostar, this small village holds a spectacular secret. Here, the Buna River emerges, fully formed, from a massive cliff cave. The water is a stunning emerald green, so clear you can see the riverbed below. It's a powerful, mesmerizing sight. The sound of the rushing water fills the air, creating a sense of peace and wonder. Right beside this incredible spring stands the Blagaj Tekija, a beautiful dervish monastery. Built in the 1500s, this historic house seems to cling to the side of the cliff. Its white walls and wooden balconies create a striking contrast against the dark stone and green river. This was a place for spiritual reflection, and you can still feel that serene energy today. What I love most about Blagaj is how it surprises you. Most visitors to the region flock to the famous Starry Most Bridge in Mostar, but just a short drive away, this hidden wonder awaits. You can sit at a riverside restaurant, enjoying fresh-caught trout while dangling your feet near the cool water. The taste of the local food, combined with the stunning view, is something you will never forget. Next, we travel south to Albania, a country that is quickly becoming one of Europe's most exciting destinations. While many are discovering its beautiful coastline, I want to take you inland to a city that feels like a living museum. Welcome to Gjirokastër, the City of Stone. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is truly one of a kind. Its old town is a breathtaking collection of Ottoman-era houses with distinctive stone roofs, wooden balconies, and whitewashed walls. The streets are steep and paved with cobblestones, winding their way up the mountainside. Walking here is a workout, but every step is worth it for the incredible views. Dominating the city from above is the Gjirokastër Fortress, one of the largest and most magnificent castles in the Balkans. Its history stretches back for centuries, and exploring its vast grounds is an adventure in itself. Inside, you will find a military museum, complete with an American spy plane that was forced to land in Albania during the Cold War. But the real highlight is the view from the castle walls. You can see the entire city spread out below you, with its slate-gray rooftops sparkling in the sun. Beyond the city, the Drino Valley unfolds in a panorama of lush green mountains. It's a view that tells the story of a city that has stood strong for generations. Gjirokastër is also the birthplace of two of Albania's most famous figures, the former dictator Enver Hoxha and the celebrated writer Ismail Kadare. You can visit their childhood homes, which have been turned into museums. The city's bazaar is another must-see. Here you can wander through shops selling handmade crafts, from intricate lacework to carved wooden objects. It's a wonderful place to connect with local artisans and find a unique souvenir that tells a story of its own. Our journey now takes us to the heart of the Balkans, to a place of incredible natural beauty and deep spiritual significance. Let's explore Ohrid in North Macedonia. Situated on the shores of Lake Ohrid, one of Europe's oldest and deepest lakes, this city is a true jewel. The lake itself is stunning, with crystal-clear waters that shift from turquoise to deep blue. It's so pristine that you can see straight to the bottom in many places. The city of Ohrid, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, gently curves around its shore, its historic old town rising up a hill. The old town of Ohrid is a maze of narrow cobblestone streets, charming houses with red-tiled roofs and hidden courtyards. It is said that Ohrid once had 365 churches, one for every day of the year, earning it the nickname the Jerusalem of the Balkans. While not all of them remain, many beautiful and ancient churches are still here to be discovered. The most iconic is the Church of St. John at Caneo, perched on a cliff overlooking the lake. The view from here, especially at sunset, is simply breathtaking. It's a moment of pure serenity that will stay with you forever. Beyond its beauty, Ohrid has a rich cultural history. It was here that the Cyrillic alphabet, used by many Slavic languages today, was created and refined by disciples of Saint Cyril and Methodius. You can feel this scholarly legacy at Plouznik, an archaeological site with a restored church and the foundations of an ancient university. Walking through these historic grounds, you can almost feel the weight of centuries of knowledge and faith. Ohrid is also famous for its unique pearls made from the scales of a fish native to the lake. The secret technique has been passed down through just a few families for generations. What I love about Ohrid is that it offers something for everyone. You can spend your days exploring ancient monasteries, swimming in the refreshing lake, or simply relaxing at a waterfront cafe, watching the world go by. Let's head to the shimmering coast of the Adriatic Sea, to a tiny country that is full of surprises. Our next destination is Piran, Slovenia. Perched on a narrow peninsula that juts out into the sea, this town is often described as a miniature Venice, and it's easy to see why. For nearly 500 years, Piran was part of the Venetian Republic, and its influence is everywhere. You can see it in the charming pastel-colored buildings, the narrow winding alleyways, and the beautiful central square, Tartini Square. But Piran has a character that is all its own, a bit quieter, a bit more intimate, and completely enchanting. The heart of the town is Tartini Square, a beautiful marble-paved oval named after the famous violinist Giuseppe Tartini, who was born here. The square is lined with stunning Venetian Gothic architecture, including the striking red Venetian house. From the square, you can get lost in the labyrinth of medieval streets that lead up the hill. The climb is well worth the effort because at the top, you will find the Church of St. George. From its bell tower, you can enjoy the most spectacular panoramic view of the town, with its sea of red roofs tumbling down to the sparkling blue sea. It's one of the most picturesque views in all of Europe. Unlike many coastal towns, Piran is not about sandy beaches. Instead, locals and visitors alike swim from the stone embankments that line the peninsula. There is something incredibly charming about finding your own little spot on the rocks, laying down your towel, and jumping into the clear, refreshing water. In the evenings, the waterfront comes alive with cafes and seafood restaurants. Enjoying a plate of fresh fish, caught that very day while watching the sun set over the Adriatic, is an experience you won't soon forget. It's simple, it's delicious, and it's pure Piran. What makes Piran so special is its perfectly preserved atmosphere. The old town is largely a pedestrian-only zone, which adds to its peaceful, timeless feel. It's a place where you can truly disconnect and just enjoy the simple beauty around you. Now we journey to a place that might sound familiar, but I want to show you a side of it that many people miss. Welcome to Kotor, Montenegro. Nestled at the very end of a dramatic fjord-like bay, the walled city of Kotor is undeniably stunning. Most visitors arrive on large cruise ships, spend a few hours in the old town, and then leave. But the real magic of Kotor is found when you stay a little longer and explore a little deeper. The Bay of Kotor is more than just the town itself. It's a collection of sleepy fishing villages, hidden beaches, and breathtaking mountain roads. The old town of Kotor is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for good reason. It's a perfectly preserved medieval maze of cobblestone streets, hidden squares, and ancient churches. One of my favorite things to do here is to simply get lost. Turn down a narrow alley and you might discover a quiet courtyard with laundry hanging between the buildings, or a tiny cafe where locals are enjoying their morning coffee. The city is famous for its cats, which are considered a symbol of good luck. You will see them everywhere, lounging in sunbeams and greeting visitors. They add to the town's quirky and lovable charm. The ultimate challenge in Kotor is the climb up the city walls to the fortress of San Giovanni. It's a journey of 1,350 steps, but the reward is one of the most iconic views in the entire Balkans. As you climb higher, the view of the old town and the bay gets more and more spectacular. It's a tough walk, especially in the summer heat, but I promise you, it is worth every single step. From the top, you can truly appreciate the incredible geography of this place, with the mountains plunging directly into the sea. But to truly discover Kotor, you must venture beyond the walls. Rent a small boat or take a local water taxi to the nearby village of Perast. This tiny, peaceful town has two stunning islands, one with a beautiful church called Our Lady of the Rocks. Our adventure continues eastward to a country with a rich and powerful history that is often overlooked. Welcome to Veliko Tarnovo, Bulgaria. This city is not just beautiful, it's historically significant. It was the capital of the Second Bulgarian Empire, a medieval powerhouse. The city is dramatically built on three hills, with the Yantra River winding its way through the valley below. The houses of the old town seem to cascade down the steep slopes, creating a stunning and unique cityscape. It's a place that immediately captures your imagination and transports you back to a time of kings and castles. The crown jewel of Veliko Tarnovo is the Saravets Fortress. This massive stronghold was the heart of the Bulgarian Empire. Walking through its ancient gates is like stepping onto a movie set. You can explore the ruins of the royal palace, wander along the fortified walls, and climb to the top of Baldwin's Tower. At the very peak of the hill stands the patriarchal cathedral, which was rebuilt in the 20th century. Inside, the walls are covered with striking modern-style murals depicting scenes from Bulgarian history. It's a bold and powerful statement that connects the city's medieval past with its modern identity. Beyond the fortress, the old town of Veliko Tarnovo is a delight to explore. Samovodska Charshia is the old market street, where you can find traditional craft workshops. You can watch artisans at work, creating everything from pottery and copperware to custom jewelry. It's a wonderful place to see Bulgarian traditions kept alive and to find a truly authentic souvenir. The city is also a vibrant university town, which gives it a youthful and energetic atmosphere. There are plenty of cool cafes, art galleries, and lively bars to discover in its winding streets. One of the most unique experiences in Veliko Tarnovo is the Sound and Light Show. For our final hidden gem, we return to Albania to visit another incredible UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is Berat, known as the City of a Thousand Windows. As soon as you arrive, you will understand why. The city is famous for its collection of white Ottoman houses that climb up the hillside, their large windows seeming to stare out across the valley like 1,000 eyes. The city is divided into two historic neighborhoods, Mangalem and Gorica, which face each other across the Osum River. A beautiful seven-arched stone bridge connects the two sides, creating a scene that is perfectly picturesque. The Mangalem quarter on the northern side of the river is the most famous part of Berat. Its houses are built so closely together on the steep hill that it looks as if they are stacked on top of one another. Above it all sits the Berat Castle, or Kala. This is not just a ruin, it is a living citadel. Within its ancient walls, people still live their daily lives. You can wander through its narrow cobblestone alleys and discover tiny hidden churches and the homes of local families. The castle also houses the Onufri Museum, which displays the stunning icons of a 16th century Albanian painter. Across the river, the Gorica quarter offers a slightly different but equally charming experience. It's a bit quieter than Mangalem, and it's a wonderful place for a peaceful stroll. From here, you can get the best photos of the 1,000 windows of the houses on the other side. Walking along the riverbank in the evening, as the lights of the city begin to twinkle, is a truly magical experience. Berat is also known for its religious harmony. For centuries, Christians and Muslims have lived together peacefully, and you can find historic churches and mosques standing right next to each other. Our journey through the hidden corners of the Balkans has come to an end, but I hope it has just been the beginning for you. We have seen rivers born from cliffs in Blagaj and walked the stone streets of Gjirokastër. We have felt the spiritual calm of Lake Ohrid and admired the Venetian charm of Piran. We have climbed the fortress walls of Kotor, stood in the city of the Bulgarian Tsars in Veliko Tarnovo, and gazed upon the 1,000 windows of Berat. Each of these places has its own story, its own magic, and its own reason to be discovered. They are proof that the greatest travel experiences are often found where you least expect them. The Balkans are a region of incredible diversity, resilience, and warmth. For too long, this part of the world has been defined by its complex past. But as travelers, we have the wonderful opportunity to see it for what it is today. A vibrant and welcoming place full of breathtaking landscapes and rich living cultures. These hidden destinations remind us that there is so much more to a place than what we see in the headlines. There are real people with real stories who are happy to share a piece of their world with us. The connections we make in these places are what transform a simple vacation into a meaningful journey. I want to encourage you to be a curious traveler. Look for the side streets, the small villages, and the stories that are not in the main guidebooks. Talk to the local shopkeeper, eat at the family-run restaurant, and ask questions. It is in these moments that you will find the true heart of a destination. The Balkans are full of these opportunities. It's a region that is still wonderfully authentic, where you can have a genuine adventure without the crowds. It's a place that challenges your perceptions and rewards you with unforgettable memories. So, the next time you are planning a trip, think about looking beyond the obvious choices. Think about the magic of discovery, the thrill of finding a place that feels like your own secret. The Balkans are waiting for you, with open arms and countless secrets yet to be revealed. The path less traveled is not always the easiest, but it is almost always the most rewarding. Your next great adventure is out there, waiting in a hidden corner of this incredible region. All you have to do is go and find it. Happy travels!